here. I am so glad you joined me today. What day is this, girlfriend? That's it, Ask Sharon Anything Day. This is my Q&A day where you ask me the questions and I provide the answers for you. And I've got a few today, so we're going to answer all of these. But before I do, I want to thank all of you that are new to my channel. Thank you so much for coming in and checking it out. Please feel free to scroll on down, hit that subscribe button. And girlfriends, while you're at it, see that little bell, go ahead and click it. It'll be notifying you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week, sometimes 3. So, thank you for being with us. Okay, so this is Q&A day. I have got questions that you guys have asked, and I'm going to answer them one by one for you, darlings, okay? Let's go down the list and see what we've got today. Okay, this is from Guerlain. Says, Sharon, what is your favorite high-end brand of makeup? Good question. I don't have just one, but let me cover the ones that I wear more often that I love. If we're talking about foundations, I'm going to have to say Guerlain. That is one of my very favorites. Chanel used to be, but I can't find a mixture right now for that. Dior captured Totale for sure. And then, of course, the next step down would be Estee Lauder's Perfectionist, if we're talking about foundations. Overall, which ones do I like? Of all the different products everywhere, I'm going to have to say Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to have to say Hourglass, because I like all those for extra things, you know, for mascaras and blushes and what have you, okay? There you go, girlfriend. Thank you for your question, Guerlain. That's so sweet. Appreciate it, honey. Okay, number 2. Says Sharon, and this is from Patricia. Okay. Does one choose their foundation according to their undertone color? I am really confused about this. Okay, yes, you are supposed to go by the color of undertone that you have. Now, let's say you've got more pink undertone, like myself. I generally pick a foundation with pink undertone. However, I do always have a backup of one with a little bit of, you know, yellow undertone to it, because that has a tendency to make me look a little bit younger in particular lights or in the evening lights. So I have 2. I have one for daytime that's always pink undertones, one for the evening when it's a bit on the yellow side, if you know what I mean. So I hope that helps you a lot. But generally, that's the way it goes. That is the rule, so to speak. But you know us. We're going to do whatever looks good on us. I notice when I use a little bit, though, of that yellow undertone in the evening, makes me look a little bit more finished and a tad younger. That's just me, girlfriend, okay? That's just me. Thanks for your question. Love you, girl. Okay, this one is from Cheryl. And Cheryl says, may I start out by saying that you are looking supremely beautiful lately. Thank you, girlfriend. Oh, aren't you a little sweetheart? I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Says, this is the question of one of your upcoming Ask Sharon Anything videos. Any tips, tricks, devices, mattresses, pillows, pillowcases, anything to help me retrain me to sleep on my back to save my face? Help. I know your little neck plate and medical issues have made that choice for you. I'm not going to say you're lucky, but I will try. I try hard, but I can't fall asleep on my back. I have to roll over onto my side and end up smushing my 62-year-old face into one of the mini pillows. I'm hoping that you or one of my tribe sisters here has some tried and true advice for me. Thank you so much, Sharon. I love you and can't wait for your store to open, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl, that's a sweetheart. Well, let me explain something to you. This little plate I have in my neck has nothing to do. I've always slept on my back my whole life. I don't know why, but I am always prone to sleeping on my back. Always have been. I remember my mother used to always say, sleep on your back, you won't have wrinkles on your face. And I was just a back sleeper. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold up a picture and put a link down just for you, girlfriend, for anyone else that wants this information. There's a particular pillow that you put on your bed, you put your head into it, and it's got sides. It's not going to be giving you claustrophobia or anything like that. It's actually super, super comfortable and squishy and soft. You just lay your head in it, and it's got two sides that come up, so you can't really turn on your back. It's kind of holding your head in a certain place without being obnoxious and feel like you're being smothered to death, and it's very soft and it's lovely. I'm going to put that one up too. The next thing I'm going to put up is a particular silk pillowcase that I absolutely love, and I always put silk or satin pillowcases on my bed, preferably silk, and I really, really love that. Not only does it save my hair, it saves, you know, the rest of me too. Just in case I were to turn on my side, which I don't think I ever would, but just in case, I've got that silk pillowcase there, but primarily I use it for my hair, okay? There are a couple of more I can recommend. I may go ahead and list them down below, and they are similar, but I'm afraid you'll kind of cheat and roll over on them because they're a little bit soft and plump, you know, plumped up where they're easy to roll onto. I want you to have this device that really helps, because once you get used to this after about a month or so, I mean, you probably won't even need it anymore. Then again, maybe you will. It's going to be up to you, but this thing works and works beautifully. And like I said, it doesn't squish you, it doesn't interfere with your hairstyle, it doesn't smother you, you know, you don't feel like, the walls are caving in on you. It's heaven. You will love it. Trust me, okay? I use that for a lot of my clients. It's marvelous. So try that, girlfriend, okay? And I know what you're going through. I know it's difficult, and you're right. If you start sleeping and squashing that face, honey, you're going to have lines coming from here and here. You're going to have them coming from here. You're going to have a line going down your face. I mean, it's going to be a big old mess. I know I had gotten new, larger kind of bolster type pillows, and this was about 3 months ago, and I remember I rolled on it and I had a line going down my face. After one night, see, we can't even handle that. Of course, luckily it got all squished out nice. I kept masking and exfoliating, doing everything. Make sure it wasn't going to be permanent, God forbid, you know. But I will list all that down below, girlfriend, and let me know how you're doing. Keep me posted on that, okay? Boy, I know that's hard when you're not used to sleeping on your back, but you will train yourself. It does get easier, okay? But just keep forcing yourself to do that. And if in doubt you can't sleep, try a little melatonin or something. Sometimes I try Zyrtec to go to sleep because, you know, I got that itching thing going on. So, and it's off and on, but it also helps me sleep. But I recommend the melatonin first, okay? And then you'll go to sleep and the pillow won't bother you. Got it, girlfriend? Try it. You'll love it. Thanks for your question, sweetheart. I hope that helps. Okay, next question, number 4. Sharon, should we put sunscreen on our eyelids? Well, you know what? Some you can and some you cannot. Some sunscreens burn your eyes. It would depend. Let me tell you about 2 or 3. The sunscreen that you all know I swear by and that I always use is ELTA MD the Sport, okay? So, and it's for all the race. Now that, I can go under my eyes, I can go on my lids, I can go everywhere with it. I can just pat it on my lids like I do my eye cream. And it doesn't run into my eyes, it doesn't burn, nada. To me, it's the best because I don't want anything that's going to burn my eyes. The next one is Super Goop. Let's see, it's the Super Goop Creamy Eyeshadows. Now, let me explain something to you. These are really cool. They're kind of new out on the market. They are actually cream eyeshadows you can put on as a one shadow look or however you want to do it. And it is like a colored sunscreen. multi-purpose product, my ladies. Hello, there you go. And there's nothing we like better than multi-purpose products. But they have all different colors in the shadows, and they're gorgeous. The next one, let me see if there's a next one. Yes, the color sites. You know, the little powder that you always sprinkle on. I told you I carry it in my car and in my purse, what have you, if I'm in the car. Now, you know, after 2 to 3 hours, I need to apply more sunscreen. I just go like this. Well, I just close my eyes and apply it everywhere, even on my lids. So, actually, there you go. It doesn't burn your eyes. Color Science is fabulous. So those are 3 that you can try right there, girlfriend, okay? But I'd be real careful about anything else because it's going to travel down into your eyes or it's going to burn everything. Because, I mean, a lot of sunscreens, you know, bother our eyes, okay? Thanks for your question. Okay, Sharon, can you explain to me what, and this is from Connie, what is a liquid facelift? Yes. Oh, honey, I can explain that. Okay. You know me, boy, if it's a treatment out there, I'm going to know all about it. Yes. And my dermatologist is the one that actually invented the liquid facelift eons ago. That's what she's known for. So, when she injects, she's serious and it's perfect and, you know, what can I tell you? But let me explain to you what the liquid facelift is. It is fillers and Botox throughout your face to fix all of your issues. It's exactly like a facelift. Now, let's say that you're going in all at once, okay, and you know you want Botox around your eyes, you want Botox in the bands or wrinkles of your forehead if you have them, you want Botox right here on the 11s. If they're too deep, she'll have to put fillers. You following me? Then your nasal labial lines, definitely take the Juvederm, and then you go down here, you know, to the rest of the lines. You fill that in. I'm just telling you what all they do. Then you see the gels here, then they insert here, and then you've lost volume in your cheeks. So there's going to need a syringe here and a syringe here of the volume to give you, you know, some cheeks. Now see, I need all that stuff done. I mean the rest of it. But let me explain something to you. That is exactly what it is. Now, I know that I'm going to get my cheeks done, but it's like I told her, I don't want that pillowy looking chubby cheek. I got a little round fat face. I don't need that. Well, of course I did. Now it's all dropping, okay, because that's what happens. We lose volume in our face. We lose all that collagen. And from 50 on up, remember what I said, it's 2%. 2% a day. We just lose it every time, so we don't want that. So I saw her inject from here up the cheeks, and so it just made it right in here just beautiful. You know, like you have a pretty cheek like if we were in our 30s or something, okay? But not the little pillow cushion things here. And she doesn't really believe in that either because she thinks it looks fake and is tacky. So, but they just fill you up. Now it could be something different. It could be for your lips. For instance, you all know I have permanent silicone put in my lips eons ago. And even though it's permanent, as your face sags, your top lip, like I told you, will kind of turn under, so your top lip will start getting thinner again. Well, she could go in and like right in the pout and put a little Restylane in each part of my Cupid's bow, and then my lips, you know, would look prettier and fuller again. We're not too worried about the bottom lip, because it's always the top lip that sags first. You know how you see somebody that you never see their lips anymore? That means they've lost the volume and their lip is turned under. So they're going to need injections to have lips again. And what keeps you younger looking? Under your eyes, your lips, your hands, your neck. Hello. But yes, the liquid facelift is all about the fillers. There are so many fillers out there now. I'll tell you, the new filler for the cheeks lasts over a year. It's fantastic. Now, each syringe is $750 each. A syringe here, just for the cheeks. So you're talking $1,500, and you got cheeks for a year. Piece of cake. I mean, you know, nice carved shapely cheeks. So, I mean, everything's got a different price to it and how much they'll need. They never need more than one syringe for each cheek, I can tell you that. But is it worth it? Oh, heck yeah. It's cheaper than a face. You know how much the facelifts are costing now? Listen, the other day my girlfriend went for a consultation to her plastic surgeon for a full facelift. She just thought, well, I'll just knock that out. It'll be good until I die. Are you ready for this? $32,000. Now see, to me that is way pricey because it used to be just like about $16,000. Now what, 32 with doing all this good stuff when you can go get fillers 10 times cheaper and it's all lasting. Some of the fillers now that are out on the market are lasting 5 years. Did you know that? 2 to 5 years. That's why I'm excited about the liquid facelift, because everything you put in, boy, it's not going to cost that much and you're going to be picture perfect for that amount of time. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm all for that liquid facelift, girlfriend. That's what I'm going to get done. I already get, you know, my lines, you know, filled here and here. But, and you know, poke, you know, with the Botox here. But the fillers here, you know, down these lines, and then Botox up here too. So I'm ready to have my cheeks done and shoot some in the gel type area. Girlfriends, I am ready to go. Yes, I am. So, there you go. But I think you're going to absolutely love it. And when you're talking about money-wise, that's the smartest way to go and it lasts longer. Just saying. Because the more fillers they put out, the cheaper it's going to keep going down. You see what I mean? Because it's so popular. That's what happens. You'll love it. You'll love it, girls. Okay. The next question. And this is from Dee Dee. Sharon, what brand of jeans do you wear? And, okay, all right. Oh, wait a minute. She made another part of the question. Says she wants to look thinner and sleeker and look rich. Okay. The jeans that I like now, you have to understand I'm shorter and I'm kind of plus size. Okay, so I have to have jeans that really are chic, smart, and, you know, fit properly. I have more luck with not your daughter's jeans than I do with most. It seems like it lifts my rear end up. My little derriere looks great in the back of those jeans. And they're tight with just a little bit of stretch, but it sucks in your stomach. And it makes your legs look just beautiful. Now, I like the skinnies in it. Okay, not your daughter's jeans in the skinny. I do have straight legs, but I find because I'm really short-legged, I mean, my inseam is 28. Like I ain't got legs. So, I like a slimmer cut. It makes me look a little taller, longer-legged. But I have a lot of girlfriends that wear the Maryland, the straight leg in that brand, and they look gorgeous. I mean, it looks beautiful. It goes with every kind of shoe you can imagine. And that's what I do like. You can wear kitten heels with it. You can wear 3.5-inch heels. You can wear your booties, your shooties, you know, any of your sandals. Your wedges are huge this summer. And I've got them all. So that looks really good with that particular jean. Now, but they're pricey, I will tell you that. You're gonna be looking at close to $100 a pair. You know, if maybe not just a tad more. It depends on the style you get. But I will say this. They're worth it. Oh my gosh, you've got them forever. It comes in all the colors because I just got in a new white pair for the season. They're just so pretty. They just look so. And what I like about it is you can't see through them. You know, I hate that if your cellulite shows through them or, you know, any type of panty lines or anything show through it, you know, no, we don't need all that. Because if you wear thongs, some of you probably do, and if you do, you don't want the cellulite in your little hiney, you know, show. I just like it because you can't see through these white jeans. I want everything perfect, clean, and classy looking. And nothing shows through, so that's good. The next thing that I really like, and I do have several pair, the Old Navy, and they're the Rockstar, I think they call them Rockstar jeans, and I get those in the skinny as well, but I think I have a boot cut in those as well. I don't know how many times I've worn that, but they do have a tendency to make my legs look longer, the boot cut. I think I wear those with a higher heel. The last I remember. They're not expensive at all, the Rockstar, and they fit really nice. So you might want to try that, okay, from Old Navy as well. But I tell you what, you're going to fall in love with that Not Your Daughter's jeans. I'm telling you, I love them. I love those, girlfriend. Makes you hiney look like you got a hiney, okay? Pulls everything up. It's just, they're beautiful lines in that jean. I like it a lot. And I have another pair that I gotten at Lucky, and they're really pretty too, but I can't remember the style name to it. If I remember, I'll put it down below, okay? Thanks, girlfriend. And the next question is, Sharon, I always want to know what makeup you're wearing when you film. Can you tell us today what your makeup is that you're wearing? Because you don't always list it below. Boy, are you right. You know what? I never remember to do that. I'm so busy listing everything else, and I need to start doing that. Okay, let me think. Foundation is Guerlain Lingerie de Peau is my foundation. The Veil Hourglass powder, setting powder, the Veil. Under my eyes is the Too Faced Born This Way. And then the By Terry Hydra Powder, Hyaluronic Hydra Powder sets this. My eyebrows are Benefit Goof Proof. And then the Geller little prongs, I make the hairs with that on top when the eyebrow's shaped. Then the blush is Hourglass, and I think it's Mood something. But it's Mood something, okay? And then, let's see. Oh, my bronze is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze. And the mascara is Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. My eye palette that I'm wearing is by Becca. And those are colors I chose and put in the palette itself. And then, oh, my lipstick. Tom Ford's Pink in the Afternoon. And the lip liner is Cafe Rose by Estee Lauder. How did I do, girls? See? I told you I would do that for you. All right. And I'm sorry I forget all the time because there's not one video I don't do. Sharon, what are you wearing on your cheeks? Sharon, where are you wearing here? What are you wearing here? And I always forget. Now, if you're going to ask about any jewelry today, the ring and the bracelet are by Marla Wynn. The top is by Marla Wynn. These bracelets I've had forever, and I can't remember who they're by. And this ring, well, it was made for me for a birthday eons ago. My daughter had it made. So, and what am I wearing in the way of earrings? Oh, and these earrings are from Nordstrom's, and I've had them like over a year. Okay, there you go, my ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was such a fun Q&A. A lot of different stuff today, and I appreciate it. And I want all of you new subbies, mwah, 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 to know how much I love you. Thank you so very much for joining me. And please subscribe. And to each and every one of you, I want you to stay sassy, classy, confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this Q&A.